to the top.
Frank Lee made the beat.
What it do, KTTV? This is KT, and I'm coming at you live with another episode of the Daily K Podcast. And on today's episode, I have author, entrepreneur, speaker, coach, etc. Miss Sheila Henry. How you doing today, Miss Sheila?
I am doing absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be on your show. Thank you for having me, KT.
Look, ma'am, you have been working and I'm looking 8 o'clock this morning. I'm seeing you. So I know it's been a long day. So thank you for taking some time at the end of it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Look, now before we jump into things, this is Wellness Wednesday. So we got to do a wellness check.
Yeah.
How have you been doing out here and how are you staying safe?
I've been doing good and I've been staying safe by just staying in my safe place.
Hey.
Just, enjoying me at the moment.
Mhm.
I don't let nothing or nobody stress me out. And
We
when
can't.
I feel like I get stressed out or I'm about to be stressed out, I just get back in my safe place.
Come on now. Do your thing.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. The last time we hooked up, it was the event
Yes.
for Nixon.
Uh-huh.
And so I was so just I guess the word enamored by your story, by the way that you was holding us. I got to get on because I want to talk more about that, right?
Okay.
So before we get into that though, can you give us a little bit of background on you and what you doing here in the city of Houston?
What I do here in the city of Houston.
Hey.
Well, first, I'm going to start off with I am a host, creator, and host of a TV talk show by the name of the CEO Circle Live. We come on every Monday night at 7. So if you can, catch us on Mondays.
Mhm.
We talk about branding, building, connecting entrepreneurs across the world.
Mm.
And I absolutely love it because I'm a people's person and I love connecting with others in a positive environment.
Yes.
I am a 21-year owner of a residential and commercial cleaning company by the name of Hazel Maid Service. We operate Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. I have an 8-year customer service award. I am an 8-year customer service award recipient from that company, and I'm definitely proud of that. I am an international best speaking author. My book is From Tragedy to Triumph, 7 Steps to Taking My Life Back. And I think we'll get more off into that a little bit later. What else, KT? I got so much going on. Sometimes I forget what
Yes.
I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm a
Yeah.
branding coach. I help you build your business one brand at a time, no matter what that looks like. I help you find your product. I help you launch your business. I help you get customers and I help you market your business. I help you with your baby because branding and our business is our babies. I help you with your baby from the time that it's inside of you until the time it is birthed out of you.
Man, just straight hustle. I love
Yeah.
that. So look, I didn't even know about the regulate 9 to 5 here the company. So
Yeah.
you've been holding out here.
Yeah. I've been doing it
Okay.
for 1 year.
Wow. Okay. So man, yeah. So I guess the CEO. What's the name of it?
The CEO Circle Live.
Yeah, and so I guess that is man, it get pretty deep on that thing there, huh?
Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
Wow. You think about that wealth. Knowledge is power. So yes,
We meet
please.
some
I'm gonna
amazing
have to go
people.
back.
That's right. We actually have interviewed some amazing people, and I'm quite sure you have too it yourself,
Mm.
doing what we do. And this live stream has allowed us to connect with people all over the world,
Yes,
and I
yes.
absolutely, I love it. So, yeah,
Yeah. I and when I go back to think about some of the main entrepreneurs, um one of them was Dr. Iris, the lady who created the Glory Green. And
yeah,
so look, when I tell you that lady came on and just that's what she do. So when she came on and blessed my game, I said, "Come
yeah.
on, Dr. Iris, don't
That's
break it
right.
down for us like that."
That's
But
right.
man, I can dig it. So as it being Wellness Wednesday, we talking all about tragedy to triumph.
Okay.
the book. And so I think about the reason when I started my podcast, it was a tragedy. So my brother committed suicide. I lost one of my best friends like the week before, and I'm going through this all within 2 weeks. So I took all of June, grieved July 1st, 2019. I said, how do I get this voice out? How do I help people and in turn be therapy to myself? And so here we are 2 years later, right?
Yeah.
So as a domestic abuse survivor and walking into that triumph, what impact did that era have on your life? And man, what are some of the triumphs that came as a result of that?
The impact that it had on my life is I felt like I was in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I didn't have control of my life.
Yeah.
Somebody else had control of my life. My significant other at that time was so insecure within himself
Mm-hmm.
that if I was to walk in another room, he automatically felt that I was either on the phone with someone or I was doing something that I absolutely did not have any business.
Mm.
And it put me in a dark place because I couldn't move and do the things that I would normally do as an individual
Yeah.
because I felt like I would be reprimanded for any and everything that I did.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't call my mother on the phone without him having his ear to the phone to hear what we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's how much control he had. If I
Wow.
went to the store, I made sure I went to the store in a hurry and came right back because I didn't want no complications. I didn't want to get into a scuffle
Mm-hmm.
behind me just innocently going to the store. So it took a lot of my self-esteem. It made me very guarded. I
Yeah.
was very guarded. Um, it made me insecure. It just made me down because I
Mm.
was in a situation to where, let's keep it real, I was in love, but I was in love with a toxic person
Yeah.
that he didn't know how to treat a person, or somebody before me or previously has done some things and I was getting the repercussion
Right.
for it, is what I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Wow. And so I just remember hearing you, and I think you said you was able to go to the bathroom.
I was able to go to the bathroom, and at that time, the bathrooms, if you can just think back of the old houses, the bathrooms had a sliding glass door
Mm-hmm.
window, and
Yeah.
it didn't slide open too far.
Mm-mm. And it was straight up and down, not the
It
one where
was
you
straight up
right.
and down. And
Mm-hmm.
I was able to get in that bathroom and climb up there to that window, and I slid my body out of that window. And that's how I was able to get out. And I never went back. I never
Never
went back.
went
But
back.
mind you, KT, I know you've heard my story, but I didn't go through domestic violence one time. I went through
Mm-hmm.
domestic violence 3 times.
Mm.
See, because at that point, from the first one, that's what I thought was normal.
Mm.
And that's what I thought was okay. I didn't know to pay attention to the signs. And I hear people all the time say some things are common sense. And I spoke on that as well when I said, when I was speaking. What you may think is common sense wasn't common sense for me. You know, common sense for some people may be a regular lifestyle, a happy home, people, living life the way life is supposed to be lived. But when you come up in confusion and dysfunction, that's what you learn. That's
Yeah.
what you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your common sense. It may not be what somebody else think is common sense. If you wasn't raised in a healthy lifestyle in a healthy home, then you come up on what you know.
Yeah. 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 That's one thing about it. The phrase what they say, we love the way we were loved as kids.
That's right.
That's it, man. And so damn, just crazy.
Yeah.
So the book though, Tragedy to Triumph. So we just talked about the tragedy. After after that life comes the triumph, right? So
Yes.
is that what made you kind of pen this book?
Well, I think for me, at the very end of my bottom, I was at my bottom. I was
Yeah.
at my lowest low. I was actually living a life of just dysfunction. Everything that on a day to day basis that was done, my husband dictated that.
Mhm.
He lived the life of whatever he wanted to do, but he made sure that I stayed in the straight and narrow, you know.
Mhm.
And I finally got tired. I got tired of feeling low. I got tired of feeling, unhappy. I got tired of trying to make something work that I already knew that was not working. We see the signs sometimes before the signs even get there. When you're in a relationship, you know the end before the end gets there. You just go
Mhm.
through the motions.
Mhm.
And I finally decided to look in the mirror one day and say, "Who is this? Who are you? Whoever you are, you're not who you say you are. You
Mhm.
need to find yourself because this ain't you.
Man.
You need to get yourself together." And I decided to take my life back and live the life that I know I can live and live the life that I know God has for me. I didn't want to go through the pain of coming out of a marriage because we are taught when you get married, you stay married,
Mhm.
you make it work. But that wasn't working. And I didn't want to miss my blessings, but that wasn't working for me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a marriage to me.
Mhm.
It was
Mm.
it was it was more or less of ownership.
Yeah. Wow. And but the good thing is, you was able to recognize even in the midst of coming from that background, like something ain't right, and
Yes,
change life, right?
I changed life. And when
Man,
I
and so
when I finally decided to let go and let God, I tell you, doors started opening from everywhere.
hmm, walking into
Doors
your
started opening.
purpose.
I walked into my purpose. I
Man,
seek
and so
counseling, and I just spoke about this earlier today. I seek counseling, and sometimes we feel like counseling is not a good thing. I'm not going to no counseling. Ain't nobody gonna be saying I'm crazy. I had to talk to somebody about the things that I had endured, and I had endured a lot of things. Not only the domestic violence, the sexual molestation, and other things of that nature. I had a lot of heavy things on me, and I didn't know how to process those things. Only thing I could say is, why me? Why am I going through these things? You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So
yeah, man. And then just thinking about those pieces, man, uh, a lot of the times you can't go off of what it looked like, right?
okay.
And
Ooh,
so,
Jesus.
hey,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
so it's in thinking about that with women who are in that situation, and I know that's
Yeah,
part of your coaching.
yeah.
What are some of the things that you tell those ladies to even? And this to be the question: do they come to you while they still in it, or is it after they got out and you have to kind of rebuild them? How does it work? And what do you say to them?
I've had a couple of ladies that come to me while they're in it,
Mhm.
and they wanted to know, what should they do, and they tell me their situation, and I talk them through it, and I just tell them the gut honest level truth. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better. I don't care what he say. What he didn't do today, he probably do tomorrow, and you need to figure out an escape route. And and we talk about it. One thing about a man that's overprotective and abusive, he knows your every move because he's trying to control you like a puppet. And I just advise them to get out of it because it's not going to change. And I have successfully walked several of them out of a relationship of control and abuse.
Man, that is powerful right there.
Yeah.
Wow. And so woo, man. All right, I told you I had to hear this again. I don't care how many times what I heard, I had to, because just thinking about that, you think of a single mom, and and not a lot, but just seeing my mom go through that once before, where it was like, okay, am I finna have to kill somebody, or what
Right.
I'm gonna have to do is being the oldest because it's about to get real. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to be able to share that story because as a person with 50 to 60% women,
Mm-hmm.
somebody going through that and somebody gotta hear
Absolutely.
this.
Absolutely. And I don't know why this is being placed on my heart, but I was in a relationship one time, and some people don't understand the the pain or the effects of some things that happens to a lady when it happens to a lady and she goes to a new relationship. And I'm just going to use you and I as an example. I can say, KT, stop, don't do that. As far as you're concerned, all you heard is KT, stop, don't do that. But as far as I'm concerned, a woman that has been hurt and scorned, that stop, don't do that may mean a whole different ball game to me. And it may take me somewhere and it may take my mind somewhere to where, I'm reliving something where I was saying, stop, don't do that. So men and women, because it works both ways. Domestic violence is both ways. Have to be mindful and know their partner. They need to know their partner and know what they're dealing with when it comes to their significant other. And people in relationships need to be authentically honest about who they are. Because sometimes those she just went off on me or he just went off on me, that may be something that was resonated long time ago and you just happened to catch the wrath because it resonated something down inside of them.
It's like, man, she crazy. Now you might have made her crazy, fam.
There you go. Exactly.
That's it.
People won't be crazy.
Yeah.
You just hit something that made her think about what she went through years ago, and now here you is doing the same thing. And you know how they say, I just blacked out. It wasn't meant to happen that way, but something was ignited for it to happen that way.
Man, that's it. So now we go from that to the Miss Plus pageant.
The Miss Plus pageant. I thank God for that.
Yeah.
The opportunity. I'm so grateful. I'm a contestant of Texas Plus America beauty pageant, and I am Miss Houston, and I'm so grateful to be one of the contestants in that pageant. So
now, how did you now have you been doing them before? Is this the first time? How did you get plugged into that?
I tell you, when I say God will open doors, God will open doors.
Mm-hmm.
I made a post one day, and it simply said, never despise small beginnings. Never. It owes us nothing to be nice to people because you never know who your angel may be. You may be sitting right next to an angel and you don't even know that's an angel. So it's always good to be nice to people. I was just sitting somewhere one day and a lady was sitting next to me, and we striked up a conversation, and we was just talking and talking and talking and talking. And she said, you know what, you are so beautiful, you are so pretty. And I said, thank you very much. She said, have you ever thought about being in a plus size pageant? I said, no ma'am. She said, well, I'm the director and the owner of Texas Plus America. Would you like to um, apply? And my first mind said, okay, God. A little doubt, I'm gonna be honest with you, a little doubt. So she gave me the information, and one night I was sitting in the bed. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and apply. I applied, I sent my photos and sent all my information, and I left it there. I didn't worry about it. And I checked my email about 3 days later, and it said, congratulations, you have been accepted to be a contestant in the Texas America Plus beauty pageant. And I thank God for that. I know with that more doors are going to open, but I don't despise small beginnings.
You can't.
Because you never know who your angel may be.
Yeah. Man, and so when is the competition? Like
the competition is March 2022.
Okay. Give you some good time.
Yes, give us some good time to get everything together. And I'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
So I have created a Miss Houston 2022 Texas Plus America Facebook page, and you guys can follow me on that page to follow the journey of the pageant.
Man, I gotta get there. I look now. Look. I love some meat on the bones. So I look forward to being there supporting. Man.
Thank you.
Yes. But I could already tell. Look, I think you might take it all. I ain't gonna lie.
I would love to take it out.
So now the CEO circle. Just thinking about your background. How long have you been doing the talk show? Man, just how long?
We are in our 4th season, so we've been doing it 4 years. We're about to get ready to go into the 5th season. Our anniversary is actually the month of December. So we're about to transition to another platform, to a better platform. But we've
Mhm.
been doing it 4 years, and
Wow.
I'm so grateful. I love doing that. So I just love connecting with people. I love I love the fact that I have the opportunity to give other people exposure, and I know you can relate to that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
It just makes me feel good to know that even though we're not, hey, on CBS, NBC, and this live stream live platform is much broader than the television now. Everybody is online, everybody is live streaming, and this is the new popular thing.
Hmm. Yeah. Inside of there, um, like what are the topics and what has been the one of the most watched episodes? I guess in depicting what business people are needing.
Um, I think I'm just gonna say I can't really pick one because all of them are
Hmm.
good, but I think um the best episodes that we have had are the episodes when people get authentically honest about their walk in entrepreneurship. Because see, we can make it look like, or people may seem, just because we are right here at this
Hmm.
moment, you know, throughout the journey, I could have been eating beans and rice, wieners and bread, trying to rob Paul to pay Peter. They don't see all of that. They just see the right here and the right now. People's private struggles. They tell their testimonies and let people know, hey, this is what I went through along this journey, but this is who I am today. And these are the services that I have to offer, and connect with me.
And how are you doing the I know y'all talk about marketing or if it's anything, because we have a bunch of entrepreneurs out here. What
Yeah,
would
we
be
talk
one thing you would
about
tell
oh, I would tell you to
them?
make sure. You mean as far as marketing your brand?
Yeah, just how you get it out there.
Network, network, network. Continue to network with others.
Yeah.
Uh, get in the rooms. Get to meet people. You never know who you may meet. You may find somebody that could help you out on your budget, because sometimes we stagnate because we feel like we can't afford to do some things.
Mhm.
So if you get out and network with people, you may be able to find somebody that could do something for you on your budget.
Yeah, I agree. Like I say, I was able to, I want to say Broadcast Houston has something as far as the honors a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was able to meet the guys from the Black Store.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to meet the owner Exotic Pop. So
Mm-hmm.
just being able to talk to these guys, but like you say, you have to be in that room
That's right.
to be able to just make those connections and then
Yeah.
go from there.
Mhm.
So most definitely, I agree with that.
You got to, KT, because see, one thing is you can build a web. Y'all hear me good now. You can build a website, you can build a business, but if you're not actively marketing your business and being productive in your business, what you have done is just that you build a business and you build a website. But if you're not working that thing, you're not marketing that thing, what you put in your business is what you're gonna get out of your
Yeah,
business.
yeah, yeah. Because I was like, man, I ain't know if you see how many flies I sent out this week, but I was trying. Hey,
Yes, I liked that. That was nice.
yeah, I was shipping them out, man.
That's
But
a
but so I agree definitely with you.
yeah.
So what's next?
Well, what's next is I'm actually being honored. I just received a Black Diamond Excellence Award last week, and I was excited about that. This week, I'm being honored for top 10 Bachelorette of Houston, Texas. So I am looking for my Boaz.
Hey,
Hey, just
hey,
put it on out there
you
so
know what I'm
they'll
talking
know.
about?
Yeah. So I'm excited about receiving that award, and I'm working on some more projects that I can't talk about right now, but I am working on something else. I actually just launched in October a candle line by the name of She Roma Essentials. And it's candles, diffusers, and I am starting a bedding and sheet line for your everyday home needs.
Come on now. And the thing is, it all works inside of The cleaning.
Hazel Maid Services. Yes.
Come on now. Don't look. So then when you get there, yeah, well, I got these candles make your
Got
house
some
smell
candles for
good.
you.
And
I
we got
got
some
some
new
rooms
shade.
for you.
Yeah,
I got some bed sheets for your bed sheets. Look a little
yeah.
tore up. Do you
I've been
want me
cleaning, I've been changing these same sheets.
That's right. That's right. It
I
all works
love it.
into the cleaning service.
Yeah. Come on now. That's it, man. Big shouts out to you for just the grind, just the hustle, right? Because it's so important that we keep pushing. Like you say, so many times people just go in and they get that first piece started, but then it die out, or you don't think about
Yeah.
what. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I gave up to get this going for the first year.
Yeah.
Like I did nothing. I did no dating. I did no. My Saturdays was editing before we went live.
Yeah.
And so, man, just big shouts out to being able to drop that on us.
Yeah.
Now as we close this thing out, please give us. You got 7 steps to taking your life back.
Oh, Jesus. Come on now.
Give me one of them steps, please, or two.
I can give you all of them real quick.
Give them
Trust,
to me. Drop them, please.
okay. Trust, resolve, find your inspiration, understand who you are, find your purpose, and sit back and reap your harvest.
Hmm. And which one is your favorite?
Reaping the harvest.
Hey.
Reaping the harvest. That's my
Yeah.
favorite one.
But you've been putting it in though, Miss Sheila.
I
It's
put in the
time.
work. And I'm okay with reaping the harvest whenever God give it to me. And see, one thing I don't do is I'm not unappreciative because I know that everything does not happen overnight. But I know if I continually work diligently, stay lined up with the word, do what I'm supposed to do as a woman of God, everything will fall in place.
Yes. You gotta
And
stay consistent.
you have to have that discern ear to be able to listen to God when God is telling you to do something. Sometimes we'll want to do some things, and He telling us, I don't need you right there. I need you over here. And you started saying, well, I'm gonna still stay right here with Bessie Sue and Lily Lou, and we trying to make this TV show work. And God then gave you a whole business over here that you done sat to the side. And He said, I done told you I need you to be over there. But I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. Ain't nothing gonna work until you go over there where
Yeah.
He told you to go.
Piece by piece. I'm telling
That's
you.
right.
Piece by I look, I had it you think about something. I just set up a website. I haven't made it live yet. I got the domain, blah blah blah. Well, I
Yeah.
guess it's live, but so I got the media. We building out the media company, the branding, the logos.
Yeah.
But I had to set up something, so I got the Artisan Scholars Academy.com, and
Uh
so
huh.
then we just building out trade classes. We building out
Okay.
certification classes. We building out wellness classes, right? So much that's going on this platform with online
Uh-huh.
courses. But it's like the whole time I've been doing this. Remember, this has just started because this was from my tragedy to triumph. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, that principal, that educator, uh, and these podcasts, like we just dropped so many jewels for people. But I
Yeah.
wanted to get a central location. So
Yeah.
I'm with you. Sometimes he say you got to do this too.
That's right. Now sometimes we gotta step out our comfort zone too.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? You
that's
can't
it.
have business meetings no more laying in the bed eating your piece of toast and butter and drinking your soda water. He said, get up and put on a suit and go sit down at the round table where the
Yeah,
people are eating because I'm trying to feed you.
no, I'm talking about. Come on now,
You
because
know,
they say if you ain't at the table, you probably on the menu.
I need you to get up.
Hey,
Yeah.
so man, give us the contact information. How do we find these books? How do we know more about you? And how do we catch the talk show?
Well, you can catch the talk show every Monday night at 7 o'clock, Facebook Live. You can go to the CEO Circle Live talk show. It's on Instagram and Facebook. How to get in contact with me. You can reach out to me by email. That's the CEO Circle Live at gmail.com. How to order my book. You can do that by going on Amazon.com/, from tragedy to triumph. And if you're looking for a great speaker, which I am, you can reach out to me as well by the CEO Circle Live at gmail.com.
Look, well, I want to say again, congratulations to, just being recognized for your work. It's so nice to be honored amongst your peers, especially when you've been putting in that work for years and years. But I
Yeah.
know the best is yet to come. You just getting
Amen.
started.
I
Hey,
I just stay suited and booted. When he say go, I say okay. I don't worry about how long, how far, why. I just go.
That's
Head
it.
and all. Sometimes I'm shaking, but I say
Look,
okay. If you say go, I'm going.
we can't stop. Look at him. Look, got the thumbs up. She say she down with it.
He
Well,
say go, I just go.
we got to. We got to though. So that's the plan. And I look forward to I know you're gonna snap some pictures this weekend. So Miss Bachelet, like she said, fellas, go on and take care of your business. Come correct though.
That's right, because I ain't looking for no boyfriend. I'm looking for a husband.
Come on
So
now.
we can scratch out. We can go ahead on scratch all that out because I ain't
Yeah.
looking for no boyfriend.
Make sure
I'm
you fill out that survey the right way.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Sheila, for taking
Welcome.
some time out. I look forward to sharing this, cutting it up, getting pieces of it out because you dropped so many jewels tonight. Very necessary. So thank you.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it, and thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
There it is. All right, y'all. This is KT for KTTV signing out. 100.
This is Darnell with Broadcast Houston.
This is Dr. Tamara Beckford.
Hey, this is Candace.
This is London Underwood.
This is Kirsten Bass with Inner City Greens, and you're watching
Y'all are now tuned in to
KTTV.
KTTV.
KTTV.